guys, it's me, Kay. I'm doing ASMR. That stands for ass. My rear.
Yeah, no, actually, I'm not doing ASMR. I'm doing Planet Crafter, but don't tell nobody. We need to set the music back up because I had to lower it for that stupid bit. There we go. Okay. Back we go to Planet Crafter. Let's load. We're up to, 78.73 milliterraforming index? Or million terraforming index? Yeah, okay. So today, I think one thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get our hands on some zeolite, if it's where I think it is. And we got a map over here that we can look at, right? Yeah, okay. So if we go, here's the area we're in. You see the green that's growing here now, too, from our grass spreaders that I keep trying to collide with. If we go past the wrecked truck, we go down here, we can go through into the spiky rocks, through this narrow pass, and keep going this way. If we go south from there, that takes us to what might be zeolite, these weird white crystals. Also see lava and shit, another wreck. There's all kinds of shit out there still that we need to get. That looks conspicuous as hell, doesn't it? I wonder what that is. We'll have to check that out later. But right now, zeolite, there's another one of them. That's ominous. Oh, God, there's several of these weird feet. Well, we'll check that out in due time, but for now, also this weird ring gate thing is important looking to me. But we're going to first and foremost gather our stuff for the trip. I got air, I got food. I'm gonna pick up one more food. Don't need my beans, I can just do with this. I'm gonna take a couple waters. Should be good. Did I make an air thing? I did make an air thing. Okay. So that's a big supply of that. Right now, we're making the path there. We're not worried about actually gathering the zeolite. I want to get the path to it. And every shed I make is 3 iron, 2 titanium, and 1 silicon, plus another 3 iron for a locker. So I want to make 1, and I'm going to get the stuff to make another 1. And we should be good. And we have a lot of carrying capacity in our car, which unfortunately did not get a special name. Nobody was too interested in that or couldn't come up with anything. That's okay. It is hard to top naming it the Beast, I know. It is, everybody has that shitty, Ford Pinto or whatever that couldn't, hardly move at all. You needed, 2 people, the curling team guys with the brooms in front of it to smooth the road out so it could make it up a 0-degree incline. But it always had a name like the Bear, or the Battle Wagon, or the Beast, or some shit. Interior stairs. Okay. Interesting. I think I understand interior stairs. Let me see if I do. I need aluminum to check, but that's fine. I'm not worried about that right now. I am worried about these waypoints. Also, I need to make beacons. What's beacons take? A titanium, a silicon, and an aluminum. I'm going to need probably 3 of those to follow. Okay, so 3 titanium. Now I'll make 2. 2 titanium, 2 silicon, and 2 aluminum. And yeah, interior stairs go on the edge of something and just snap onto it. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's hop in the Beast. Is there anything actually in the Beast? Let me see. No. Okay, we're good. All right, let's hop in this bad boy and get moving. Get schmovin'. We need to head back into the deep country here, where we rarely go. I'm curious as to what all could be found back here, actually. Alright, so once we get back here, we've passed by the truck wreck, right? We get, oh, hello. What have we here? Oh my gosh, okay. Well, you know what? Let's get that on the way back. That's not important right now. What is important is this place. Because this is our path into the area that we need to get into. Actually, it wouldn't hurt to make a map here if I could. I need a microchip compass, though, and that sucks. So we're not doing that. I don't have the stuff for that. I should make more maps at the way station so I can find my way. But if I go through here, I believe there's a narrow path right here that my buggy can just barely go through. Hell no, it can't. Okay. That's an interesting problem to have. Let me go back here and look around in here for a minute. I might need to actually reacquaint myself with the map. I would need a magnesium to make that. You know what? I am going to actually make one because I'm a little bit desperate to have maps scattered around so I can see where the hell I'm going. Okay. Okay. Microchip compass blueprint. We want to make a desk top for this shit right here. There you go. And screen mapping. Okay. Now then. So if we do head through that narrow pass, we could take the beast all the way around, but that's quite a diversion. That's a hell of a trip around. I don't know how I feel about doing that. And that's the canyon that we were in earlier up there. Okay. Yeah, let's take the beast back. I don't like where this is going right now. I got a bad feeling about all this. I'll make sure we're stocked up on the stuff we need still, too. Let's pop back by the base, get the stuff to make a couple microchips for mapping so we can make some mapping consoles at the little bases I'm going to make, because that took, it took all my aluminum for one thing. God, I wish I had like a nitro thruster button for this damn thing, just like go fast suddenly. Well, let's grab this while we're here now. Okay, well, I do need to eat a space food, so we'll take that. There we go. Hop on in. Let's start driving. Well, I can see my base up here. I keep wanting to hit shift because my video game brain thinks that's going to give me like boost capacity or something, and I'm just going to like rush forward suddenly. And I'm not. This thing's not capable of that. This thing's barely capable of movement. Whoa, I can see inside my base. It looks great. There we go. Okay, let's run inside for a minute. Gather ye bearings while ye may. Okay. What the hell are we doing? We got food, we got water, we got air. I'm going to drink a water. I almost said, and I'm going to eat an air, and that's not right. Okay, let's see if I learned this. Yes, control click. Thank you, dear viewer, for informing me of control click to just deposit all of something. That's really helpful, actually. Oh, that's full. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's full too. God. Okay, so I'm going to need 4 aluminum for this project. Iridium's not full. Uranium is full, though, yeah. Okay. I'm going to make let's just dump this shit that we can't hold. The seed can go in here. All right, now then. What does it take to make these damn map chips? Silicon, magnesium, and aluminum. Okay, so I need a silicon and 2 magnesium. Got it. This kind of distance venture is very dangerous for us, because I don't want to get lost out there. I don't want to get out of supplies out there. I don't want nothing bad to happen to us out there. We got to be ready for this shit. All right, now then, take water. Take food. Okay. Now, I need to make 2 bases on the way. They don't need to have crafting in them or anything. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's the iron I need. Now I need 4 titanium. And I need 2 silicon. Nope, that's 3 silicon. Okay, there you go. Now, for the beacons that are going to be set up at them as well, a tier 4 drill. We'll have to check that out. We can't even make that bad boy on here. It doesn't even show up. It might be because let me try that again. Does it now? Yes. Okay. Super alloy osmium and super alloy. Yeah, that's out of the question. 25 heat and nearly 460 pressure a second. 45 energy, though, damn. Yeah, that's crazy good, but I don't have the means to be making that. I don't have osmium to just waste. Okay, so what's it take to make a beacon? A beacon. Titanium, silicon, aluminum. Okay. Two of those, and two of those. That would be exactly enough to let us make a locker in each of these two bases that we're going to construct, so that's good. I need a little extra iron anyway so that I can make a table to put that on. All right. Now, I forgot to check exactly where that turnoff is, where I have to turn off to go. So if we just go straight out, there's a cleft in the rocks, and that's where we're going to put waypoint 1, and then we're going to go south to here, and we're going to make waypoint 2, and then we're going to go to the zeolite. Okay. We've got it. I assume that's zeolite. Again, I'm saying that with such certainty, but I have no earthly clue if that's actually zeolite. It could just be more aluminum, or it could be like quartz or some shit that I don't know anything about yet. But either way, the fact that I know nothing about it makes it highly desirable, because we need to understand what resources we can get and where. And if it is zeolite, then this trip is quite worth it, because we now have access to another material that we just did not have any way to get beforehand. Here's the big rock cleft. Okay. All right, now, that is an interesting ass thing right there. It is some kind of ring structure. I think we saw that briefly earlier, which is why I remembered it being some kind of ring. But we're going to place a, not a biolab, for goodness sake. What does it take to actually make the big one? Super alloy, fuck that noise. Okay, right there. Pop in a living compartment floor. I'm not going to put a locker here because there's nothing really that I want from here. I am, however, going to place the desktop and the mapping terminal here. Okay. So yeah, we're where we want to be. This might be a good... Actually, I will probably make this a temporary base, because this is going to be a procedure getting to that area, you know. So let's just drop this right here. Is that actually sticking out? No. Okay, cool. I have the stuff to make a basic base. Now, I could probably gather some iron and shit from that ring. Let's drop this stuff off in the chest here, okay? That way we've got our supplies still. Let's take a quick look at the ring. Oh, right, I was going to make a beacon. Hang on. I need that. It's a titanium and an aluminum and a silicon, if I recall. Is it not? Yes, good. Zeo waypoint 1. We're gonna make that white. Okay. Is it gonna be sideways? No, good. The text might be sideways. That would be very funny, but thankfully no. What the hell is this thing? Did I build that base right there? Because there's a little base there. I did not build that. There's no way I built that. I've not been here. Am I taking crazy pills? No, okay, that's like a little prefab thing. Okay, let's look in here then, because there might be something in here important. This feels important. What the fuck is this? What is this place? Is it a friggin' Stargate shit going on here? Am I gonna fight the Goa'uld? I don't know about this. This is something different. This is something else. Okay. Well, let's head in here. Turn on the light. Okay, well, we got stuff. Hey, we got some stuff in here. Okay. Take that. Destroy that to get through, yeah. There we go. It takes a minute to fully discombobulate. Can't open that. Okay, that goes on back there, but there's something there. Okay. Let's see what you got for me. God, okay. Let's not get stuck here, please. There we go. Made it. Although sulfur's not a bad thing. More seeds, which as our biolab projects grow, I think is going to become important. Oh, God, okay. This is more than we bargained for. Let's grab this and head back. Oh, hell yes, uranium rods are my jam. Okay, we need to use our oxygen capsule. There you go. Let's dump this stuff in the old battle wagon here. Okay, the beast can just sit right there and wait for us. Easy, girl. Okay, that's screen. Okay, if we head down this way, there's significant flooding. That's not what I was expecting. Heat multiplier fuse, that's cool. We like that. Yeah, let's go ahead and destroy that. Let's look in here. Oh, God, yeah, this place is going to be a fiasco, isn't it? There could be some real danger for us in here. It's flooded. It's flooded because we, of course, finished the project to make it wet on the planet. And now we have to deal with that fact. Okay, this is fine here. Yeah, we'll demolish that. This takes us back up there. No, it does not. No, it sure doesn't, sirs. Okay, there we go. This is how we get back up there. Okay, let's see if there's any chests or anything laying around. There is a hidden one right here, and it's got a blueprint microchip. Boo-boo, I don't know why I turned into Yogi Bear there. It's like, hey, boo-boo, a blueprint microchip. Okay. This is... Huh. Okay, down here is spacesuits locker. We don't care about spacesuits. They're a multiplayer thing. All right, let's take this out. This is an underwater cave. We'll come back to you, Mr. Underwater Cave. We're not ready for you yet. We are ready for this chest, however. Fertilizer, that's quite nice. And beans. Good. Back here's some more shit. Yep, and a message terminal. Okay. Alright, we got stuff to drop off. We got more oxygen canisters. It's alright. This place is turning into more than we bargained for. That's for damn sure. Okay, we're going to have to head back to the main base after this to drop some stuff off, because this is proving to be way more than we bargained for. This half-flooded ship with a underwater cave in it and shit. This is cool, though. I like this place. I'm down to clown with this place. Give me that heater, too. That's a lot of inventory space right there, damn it. Give me that. Demolish you, demolish you. Is there any more chests laying around down here? And if you head that way, that's the underwater cave. That was probably ice earlier, and we wouldn't have been able to get there before now. Let me drink of water and consume an oxygen capsule. Can't deconstruct technical debris yet. There's another one of those fusion reactors that we can't work with. I think we need some kind of fusion cell for that. There's a chest here. It contains a rocket engine which owns. We will have to come back for that. Read message. Today was the inauguration of the Space Warp Gate. It took 2 years to build and was finally allowed us to easily cross the Itzial Prime sector, but as soon as we turned on the main power reactor, everything went wrong. The power immediately went down. All the reactors and stabilizers broke within a few minutes, and the spaceship was inexplicably drawn to the closest planet. We have tried everything to fix it, but it seems there's nothing we can do. The whole crew escaped into the escape pods, and I sent a distress signal. I'm going to my pod now, too. What a waste. All these months of work will be lost. I can't understand what happened. This shouldn't have happened. You're 34. Why does all the power fail on everything that they use on this planet? That's an interesting question. It seems like everything fails. Okay. I will leave that chest be. It's such a long goddamn trip. I'm going to start checking the cave. I want to know where this leads at the end of the day. Ooh, it is dark as fuck in here. Okay. There are chests in here. They have an iridium rod, among other things. That's nice. That appears to be the extent of this cave. So we will have to come back for some shit. That's okay. That's A-okay. Let's get out of the water, because that's very detrimental to our oxygen supply, I'm sure. And we need to find our way out of this place. There we go. Okay. Interesting place we have there. We can drop some shit off with the waypoint. I keep trying to boost. And it ain't going to boost, Kay. There's no boosting that's ever going to happen on this thing. Unless there's actually a tech piece that will give me boost. If it will, I'll have so much fun boosting. But that's not occurring, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Alright, now then, let's pop in here. We did make some storage. Let's dump everything in here that we can. Okay, and take what? I could take 5 items and drop them off. Make another locker. Works for us, okay. Okay, that's room enough for some stuff now. Let's grab whatever we can grab out of here. Five more items. I'm going to take it all anyway because I'm making another locker. Okay, another locker. Okay. Now, do we have any cobalt so I can make more oxygen supply? Yes, we do. Good. Refill my oxygen supply here. What's it take to make a little crafter? An iron and a silicon. That shouldn't be an issue. No, not a problem at all. Okay. Little crafter. Where's a little crafter? There it is. Very first thing. There we go. Let's make some oxygen capsules. There you go. Great. All right. Now, we can continue our adventure. I'm going to need the aluminum, the irons. It's 3 and 3, yeah, plus a silicon and 2 titanium. We're also going to need another silicon and titanium for the map table in the next room? Yeah, iron and silicon for the map table in the next room. Okay, iron and silicon. And a couple iron for the table. There we go. Okay. Back to the warp gate, which I was right. Why is this planet uninhabited if there's ships here and a warp gate was built here? That is an interesting thought. I don't know what exactly they've done here, but they're clearly up to something. Something's going on here that's not clear to me, that's not entirely on the level with the company that sent me here. They want me to do more than terraform this planet. They want me to inadvertently solve some kind of mystery, I believe, that they're not even telling me what it is. Because everything fails on this planet for some reason. From what I've seen so far, there's been like 3 cases of stuff crashing. Like, why does everything crash here, of all places? Like, what's the problem with this specific place? This planet seems to make things crash. Maybe that's just, I'm looking too much into it? I don't know. But it feels like something's wrong. Let me know if you feel like there's something, like, extra going on here, because I do not know this story or anything, but I do know that it feels like the game is trying to, like, diegetically tell me that something's wrong here. There we go. There's my stuff. Okay, let's head back to the beast and drop off the non-construction items that we need here. There we go. Don't deconstruct the beast, please. Okay. Alright, that should be good. Let's head back to base, plan where we're driving to next. I want to check under the water here. There might be a chest. I don't trust this area. I feel like there's something fishy about this place. Let's swim through here and see if we see a chest underneath the water anywhere. Doesn't look like one's anywhere, but you never know with this game. It likes to hide shit real sneaky. Pretty sneaky, sis. Okay, nothing there, nothing around the ruin of the Stargate thing. There's a chest right there. Let me through. Let me fucking through. There we go. Okay, chest. Okay, cool. Rocket engines are nice. We like rocket engines real good around here. We stand rocket engines in this house. That's enough to make me a couple more rockets, which will greatly help the terraformation index. I wish there was a plant rocket I could make, but I think there is. It's just way down the line where I ain't at yet in terms of tech. Don't see any more chests anywhere. Let me see this little area over here. Let me also consume an oxygen capsule. No, I think we're cool over here, actually. Yeah, it looks like that's it. Okay. Alright. Find where we parked the beast. Where the hell did we park the beast? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, there it is. I see it. This little inlet here would be a good spot to hide something. Oh, no, that's just water. I was about to say, oh, there's a chest. No, it's just these weird little rock pools that formed early on. Okay, now we head back to base. We check our bearings. We figure out where we're placing the next waypoint at. Okay. All right, head back to ZO waypoint 1. Is that a chest? No, that's just some blue mineral down here. It's not osmium, so I don't care about blue stuff. I care about blue stuff when it's osmium or a chest, not when it's a shit ton more cobalt, which we really do not require. Okay. All right, this is the next place. Okay, there's a little satellite down there that we're going to hit too. Okay, so we want to turn at the little leg of water there. We don't want to go into the hand desert, the handprint desert there. That's kind of not what I want yet. That is a way base we created earlier, isn't it? Okay, so we have a way base there. Good. All right, so we are turning south at the water. That's the wrong way. Okay, this water, yeah. Okay, I was about to drive back to my fucking base. All right, here's the little extra leg of water that sticks out of this lake, and we're going to turn south about Hissity here. Yep. And drive. We will likely find a crashed satellite-looking thing right around this corner. There she blows. Okay, that's worth an investigation, because we found some pretty sweet shit in the last one. Okay, do we get in here in any way? Open debris. Oh, it's just a thing that we open in and of itself here like this. Okay. We cannot deconstruct this whole damn satellite. That's a shame, because I'm sure it would be full of goodies. Yeah, okay, so that was just a thing we could loot. Cool. I'm fine with that. It was good loot. Let's drop that off and keep on keeping on. Mindful of our water situation, however. Dunk. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's head on further south. We can get there, damn. Dubious of this turn. Yeah, we can make it. Hydration level low. We still got one ba'awa, so we're good. That's the old little base I made when we explored past the spiky rocks. Okay, this is great. What do we have in this chest? Where is that chest? There it is. Okay, we have a few goodies, and we're gonna take you with us. There we go. Is this a place that has storage already? It does. Okay, perfect. We don't have access to anything here, though, but we are going to make ZO waypoint 2. ZO WP 2. Okay. Grand. Now then. Well, I guess I should probably make that map station here so I know where the hell I'm going. Because I don't actually know where it is relative to me here. That was the cave that had the extra osmium in it that we found, and uranium. That's the uranium cave. Yeah, okay. Let's see here. I would like to make a tableau, if you will, and set up a map terminal here. This will be fine. There we go. Mapping. Where's my microchip? It's in here, isn't it? I knew I was missing something. Okay. Where the hell is my map microchip? Did I leave it in the other fucking base? God damn, that sucks. Okay. Alright, let's go back to the other base. That's the wrong way, Kay. We left our blueprint microchip. That was dumb. It's up here, though. And we're probably going to have to stop back at the main base and pick up more water, because our water is getting a little low in supply. Which reminds me, food, please. There you go, thanks. Yep, there's Zeo, waypoint 1. I might make that one down there green and make it the uranium cave, because I'm pretty sure that's where we'll place our extractor when we get another tier of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up the mapping station over there. We're going to build another blueprint chip for a little later at the main base. Where's my blueprint microchip? I want that, and I want fertilizer to come with me. The rocket engine's coming with me. Where the hell is the blueprint microchip? What did I do with it? There's one, but I made two, did I not? I don't see a second one. It's been eaten by the Cosmos. Oh, maybe it's in here. Right, there it is. Cosmos did not eat it. No eating today, Cosmos. Okay, we want to take that stuff back. I want to grab anything I can grab out of here now. Let's go ahead and just take whatever supplies we can carry out, because this stuff is not anything that I want to leave. It's not doing me any good here. Okay, that's about all we can take, so let's take the beast out of here. That moss is definitely spreading. There's a lot more of it than there was our first time out this episode. It's building up. Tempted to just make and fire off those rockets, but I don't want to chase around the asteroid ore right now, so I'm very focused on trying to get to this, what I think is zeolite. I hope it's zeolite. I guess if it's something I know nothing about, that would also still be pretty good. What the fuck? Oh, there's a rock. Yeah, there's just a rock right there. I was like, oh no, did my car stall out in the water? Thankfully, no. Okay. You can just go right through here. Excuse me, algae. Oh. Alright, there we go. Where is my base? Oh, I drove too far, didn't I? Yeah. Back it up. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's do. Oh, she's a wild one. That power and speed. There we go. Oh, excellent driver. Excellent driver. Okay. Alright, what can we drop off here? Let's just drop off the iron for now. We'll re-gear up when it's time. This will let me take kind of inventory of what's going on here. Okay, and that titanium, the rest of this is overflow if I had to guess. Yeah, food's full, flowers are full. Okay. Okay, let's head up. Overflow chest. Boy, you are already fit to pop, huh? So are you. I'm gonna need more overflow chests. Great. Okay, let's grab some iron out of the back of the beast. Make another overflow locker. Perfect. 3. In fact, let's just grab everything we can out of there, because why not? There you go. Alright. I think I can actually take iron and aluminum out. That'd be fine. The cobalt's full, though. I know the uranium is full. Oh, I want that blueprint chip, because we want to check that. Yeah. Let me grab this aluminum out of here, too. Okay. What's this blueprint for me here? Unlock this, please. Also, I want to check. Biomass screen at 200. That's a long ways off. Tier 4 heater's a long ways off. Nuclear fusion generator. I think that's what we need to power up those fusion generators in the ships and stuff. Gas extractor at 100 million. Okay, that's a ways off, yeah. Long way to go on that shit. Decode. Tier 2 jetpack. Hello. Okay, we like you. Not in there. What's Tier 2 jetpack gonna take us? Tier 1 jetpack, super alloy sulfur, osmium, aluminum. Yeah. What's the propulsion on this one? 150, that's 170. It's gonna be a little better. Okay, so super alloy, sulfur, and osmium. Got osmium. I got sulfur somewhere. There's super alloy. It's in one of these. Yeah, there we go. That guy. There, let's make the Tier 2 jetpack. Cool. We got a Tier 2 jetpack now. Alright, and I need to drop off overflow. No, we're good. We need to drop off stuff down here. Aluminum. There's aluminum. Magnesium, great. Silicon, yes, and titanium, yes. Okay. Now we'll pop back up here, empty out the last of the stuff in the beast. I think we got the space. Oh, yeah, we got the space. No problem, we got the space. Hell yeah, we got space. Oh, also, I should probably set these regrowing. Boom and boom. Okay. Iron. No iron. Magnesium full. Aluminum, yes. Cobalt full. Silicon, none. Titanium, yes. Okay, the rest of it's overflow. Alright, that's full. That's not full. We can do some good in there. Yeah. And all that stuff can go right in here. Okay, well, no, the food can go in the food. Food can go in the food. That's an incredibly banal statement. The food can go in the food. The water can go in the water, and the air can go in the air. Can you spot the food? Okay, so we got everything. Now, we need to make one more waypoint, and for that we need our microchip, which was in one of these there. Okay. We need 2 iron for the table, 3 for the base, 3 for the locker, a silicon, and then we need 2 titanium for the rest of the base, and I also need a beacon. Wait, what am I doing? Dear God, I've forgotten how to play the game. Hang on, what? It's Q. There you go, okay. My brain just fried for a second there. I was like, bleh. Iron and silicon is what's needed. That's fine, there's some up here. There's an iron and a silicon is right there, okay. And for the beacon, where's the beacon? That's, still can't remember how to control this game. Titanium, silicon, and aluminum. Okay. Well, there's a aluminum. We need a titanium and a silicon to get this done. Okay. There's titanium and one more silicon. There we go. All right, we're ready to head back out. We know the way because we got it marked for us to the first one of these. Let's just go around. It's easier than trying to pull through the base again. That was a disastrous decision. Okay, so Zio waypoint 1. From there, we have to swing south to hit Zio waypoint 2, aka the uranium cave. And then from there, we check the map that we're going to make and figure out where to go. It's too easy to get turned around out here with limited supplies. It's dangerous. Maybe I should leave some water stored in the beast or something, some air and food. That might not be a half bad plan, actually. Just store like a little emergency pack in here with a little bit of water, like 2 water, 2 food, 2 air. Or maybe 2 water, 2 food, 2 air, and then like the base stuff to make a little shack with a door. Whoa. Whoa, we looking through the world there. It's getting a little weird. Stuff's getting freaky. Okay. Down here is waypoint 2. We're going to construct the map terminal in there and evaluate our position. Figure out what needs to be done. Okay. So, there we go. Plant rocket. Oh shit, that's exactly what I want. Okay, cool. We want to make map terminal. Alright. Okay, so if we head south, and hug the wall, we'll get to the zeolite. Okay. Great. Cool. Hold south, hug wall. Alright, wall. We hug you. Like this wall just fine. Okay, yes, these are the big, kind of fat column rocks that we saw on the map. That's something. It's turning gray here. Shit's getting weird. I think we might have found something. Also, let's see what's in this chest. Good things are in this chest. Yeah, we like that just fine, too. Let's store the good things in here. Yeah, cool. Well, that's something we're coming back with. All right. Let's head over here. This has got to be the place, right? It's got like gas coming out, just like the sulfur place and the iridium cave and the uranium cave, where it just changes colors on you. Okay. All right, we can always make it back to waypoint 2. Yeah, that looks like something over there, doesn't it? I'm just got my head on a swivel for chests, too, while I'm here. That's pool of water, okay? That's not a chest. Okay, let's drive to this stuff, because this stuff looks cool. Yeah, there's something going on here. We got something. We found something. We're near the end of the episode, but we have found it. We found our destination. Is this zeolite? Let's look around. I see silicon and iron. I see titanium. I don't see a zeol. What is that? Pulsar quartz. Yes, we'll have you. Absolutely, we will have you. Super alloy we will take. Hells yeah. These have very odd bounding boxes. That's cobalt. I thought that might have been osmium for a second. I was very excited. That's silicon. Okay. I don't know what I'm looking for because I don't know what it looks like yet. Oh, aluminum. No, thank you. Titanium. Ooh, osmium? Osmium. Okay, even if this isn't zeolite, this place rules because we're finding cool shit. That's magnesium. Ooh, what are you? Zeolite. Yes, okay. We've got zeolite. Good shit. Oh, we got a chest too. Ooh, it's got some sulfur in it. There you go. All right, let's head back to the beast. I'm all full up, yeah. Where is the beast? It's back here towards Zeo Waypoint 2, I assume. Can't find my damn car. There's a cave there. Make note of that cave, Kay. That could be important for you. There's a freaking chest here. Can't do anything with it yet, but it has a damn blueprint. Ooh! Okay, let's, find the beast. It must be down here. I wish I had the beacon for it so I could find the little bastard when I need it. It wouldn't be down here. No, it'd be up here somewhere. Ooh, oxygen. There we go. Got distracted looking for my car. What? This is anomalous right here. Floating rocks. Okay. More chests. Where is my car? Dude, where's my car? Shit, this is not good. I've lost the buggy. Okay, that's concerning. That's highly concerning. We will not get very damn far without that. Was it up here somewhere? Maybe in this area. I think I parked it before I got to the rocks, though. So let's... Whoa, this jetpack doesn't quite have the lift to get up that, but that's okay. Okay, we're going to look over here. It might have been south. If I follow... Okay, I was following the wall, so let's follow that damn wall and go back the way we came, and we should be able to find our buggy. And we will learn not to stray very far from that bad boy, because we don't want this to happen ever again. Okay, so there's a cave there, but that's not where the buggy is. Alright, let's head back this way. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Find that buggy, Kay. Was it really back here all this way? Maybe. I don't know where the hell that buggy went. Well, there's more of the smoke. I think we stopped right at the smoke and got out. if I recall. So it might be around here. I do not see our buggy, so what I'm going to do is try and hoof it. And we're going to recall the buggy at the base. Maybe get the stuff to make a buggy station. Ooh, that would be good, because then I wouldn't need the Zeolite Base 1. Because I could just go through the footpath and call the buggy here. What's it take to make one of those? Vehicle station, aluminum, iridium rod, super alloy. Might be some of that around, but... Okay, so through here is a way back. Through the uranium cave, right? Because we came in it and we went out through it, I believe? No. It was through the narrow-ass way... it was through the really narrow tunnel, wasn't it? Okay, so let me review where we are and I can find my way here. Thank goodness for this, at least. Can I see my buggy on the map? I can! Okay, cool. It is at the Zeolite Rocks. Okay. It's right at the start of the Zeolite Rocks. No problem. I know where we're going now. Okay. So what we will do is head south and follow wall this way. It is at the Zeolite Rocks. The map terminal showed me where the buggy was. That's great. It's right at the start of the Zeolite Rocks themselves, not the smoke. I thought I parked at the smoke. The weird, like, gray smoke, which I assume is like zeolite dust or some bullshit just hanging out here. Glad I have a mask on so I don't breathe whatever the hell this stuff is. Because that probably wouldn't be good for you. I can't imagine this stuff's not radioactive or something. Okay, so we go here. We should find the buggy very quickly right over here. Oh, that's more of that pulsar quartz. Where are you, you bastard of a buggy? It should be right here, right? That's where we parked it. Okay, maybe it's a little further in. It's not where the pulsar quartz... Oh, no, that's osmium. Fuck. Right there. There you are. You beautiful beast. Found you. Okay. Let's drop a bunch of shit off. Actually, let's drop all this shit off so we can make room for all the bounteous goodies that we're going to be getting out of here. Okay, where's a good spot to park you? We will park you right over here. I see a landmark rock. This big bastard here. As a big rock, we can go back to the big black rocks to find our way back. Okay. This is good. This is very good. Alright, that's pulsar quartz. God only knows what this does. I don't think I've seen pulsar quartz on anything yet. Like, asking for it. I want that zeolite immediately. I want that pulsar quartz. I want everything that you're willing to give me here, pretty much, game. Except for, like, mundane shit. I want, like, all the special shit. You know what I mean, game. And dear viewers. Ah, yes, the chests. We want those as well. That has an iridium rod in it, which will be handy for making the buggy in a little bit. Up here's got the good big rocks are there, which is where my buggy is at. Any osmium laying around? No, that's cobalt. Thought I saw osmium over here somewhere earlier. That cave, I'm really curious about that cave, and we will check that. Oh, yes, indeed. We will be visiting that cave. There's the buggy. Buggy's fine over there. Let's look over here for more goodies. Oh, yeah, there's zeolite. And some zeolite over there. Grab it up. Grab it up. That's zeolite, though. I was going to say, that's just cobalt. Damn you, cobalt. Why must you be so blue? Oxygen low. We got a solution to that problem right there. Zeolite, thanks. Chest, that's good news. Okay. Also over here is some osmium, I saw it. Oh, hang on, pulsar quartz, that's more important probably. And there's osmium right next to it, good. Is there osmium over there? No, that's cobalt. Okay, pulsar quartz and osmium, good stuff. Oh, no, you're not osmium. What are you? Oh, you're just decorative, okay. That looks interesting, but it's not anything I can use. So quartz, zeolite, osmium. Okay, I saw a chest around somewhere nearby that I want to grab. There it is. There's my chest. Okay, what do you got? You know what? I'm going to just leave you be, actually. I'd rather get this good stuff right now. There's so much more valuable, important shit here than some aluminum. Pulsar quartz we want. We like more zeolite if there's any around. That would be a welcome addition to our little gaggle of goodies. There's pulsar quartz. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's coming down again, right? And we get all the way over here, and it appears to be about the limit of the free sitting goodies. And then we go somewhere weird. Okay, we don't want to deal with that. We want to hit up the buggy, see about the cave, and then start beating feet out of here. Oh, hang on, found an osmium. Hells yeah, okay. We might have enough osmium to make that osmium rod we saw earlier. I don't think we have the recipe for that, though, but we saw, like, osmium rod in the crafting blueprints that we'll unlock, and it's like, oh, God. Like, what else is that gonna friggin' take? Okay, hit up the beast, drive it to the cave. Hop over here and dump any goodies. Now, this one's some precious cargo right here. Let's eat some food. Okay, hop in. Where's that cave at? Where's that cave at? It was down here. There's that cave at. There it is, there it is, there it is. Okay. Let me just poke my head in here and see what we can find. No monsters, because the planet don't support friggin' life, so... Iridium? Yeah, iridium, huh. Okay, iridium cave. Where there's iridium and it's blue, though it seems to be osmium sometimes. Oh, I've been in here! Oh, shit. Really? Hell yeah, I have. I've been in here. This was the osmium cave. Oh my God, this comes out here? Oh shit. Oh shit, that's awesome. I can completely reroute this whole fucking thing. Okay. Okay, that's great to know. There was ice there earlier, wasn't there? And we couldn't get through that part. Yeah, that's why we didn't proceed past there. So we found here and we couldn't go because it was frozen over. Okay, what I need then is to take the beast around. We're going home. Okay, this is great. We've made a huge discovery. Huge discovery. There's a fast way to get to the zeolite field. Not that I really need to come back for a while. Because, I mean, I can't mine it. I'm sure that's a higher tier of extractor, yeah? Or maybe that's where the pulsar quartz really is. No, that has to be the zeolite, because there was way more zeolite than the couple pulsar quartzes I found. Is that titanium or super alloys? Titanium, okay. Dunk, 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 dunk. Oh, he's making ominous noises. Oh, I'm surprised that didn't go dunk when I did a little jump in the beast. Okay, let's head to Zeo Waypoint 2. Okay, we now know about a cave. What we're gonna do is rename this uranium base, and it's gonna slowly become a little base. This is the uranium cave. Does it turn green in here? Yes, sure does. Okay. All right, we're gonna turn this bad boy green. Spelled that right, I believe. Okay. Okay, that's uranium base, and... Okay, so I want to look here. There's a cave right there. It goes from there to there. Okay, so what we're going to do is replace that and make a base that goes over here instead of this one up here, because we don't care about this base anymore at all. We just want to loot it and scoot it. Now we'll drive home. So we know how to get home from here now. We know the route, kinda. It's northwardly direction. There's the little narrow path that takes us to uranium base, by the way. Okay, so we can get places without the buggy. We don't need the buggy to make the trip. It's not that long, but we will take the buggy back out. Oh, God. We'll take the buggy back out to loot the old Zeo Base 1 and dismantle it. That'll restore a map chip, too, which will let us make a nice little base at the end of the Zeolite cave, where we'll also get a buggy summoner station, I do believe. Well, I don't really have the inventory to be messing around with that right now, nor the time in the video, so we'll just head back to base, drop off our treasures, restock, and get ready to clean out the other base and restructure our transport network in the next episode, where we're going to have a much more efficient means of transit and maybe plant rockets? Could be. Could be. Gotta see what plant rockets require, though. I don't really know if I have... God only knows if this, like, osmium... Zeolite is what you need for plant rocket. No, I hope not. This stuff we've picked up is super precious. This is incredibly precious cargo. I need to figure out what to do with it. And I think I need to make an upgrade to the beast, too, because I think from here I can craft a... beacon, yes, Zeolite Osmium Super Alloy. We have the tier 1 inventory increase, right? Drink your water, okay, there you go. Where is that damn thing on the side? There it is. Yes, we can hold more. Okay, where's the Super Alloy? I got it on here somewhere. There it is. Let's make the beacon so we never lose the buggy again, because that was a misstep on our part. There we go. And speed increase needs 2 Zeolite and a rocket engine, which we've got now. Let's grab... Okay, we got Zeolite on us. Let's grab the rocket engine from inside the base and make that, because that's a big deal for us. It uses 2 Zeolite, but I think it's worth it. We've used up 3 of our Zeolite for this project, but we've made the beast even more beastly than before. Also, come here, beast. There you go. Do you want speed increase? Hell yeah. Okay, so we've filled up what this thing can hold now. Yeah, it's got a little beacon that shows that it's a car right there. We always know where our vehicle is at from now on. And there's uranium base over there. Good. Okay. All right, let's drop some shit off. Magnesium was full. Yeah, I gotta drop that off. Magnesium's full. Pressure multiplier fuse. I want to see what this blueprint decodes into. Also, the biomass stuff. Plant rocket. Increased moss spread gives a global generation bonus by spreading bacteria from outer space. Plant multiplier 1,250%. Hell yes. I love it. Okay. Let's go ahead and decode this. Tier 2 GPS satellite. Cool. Now let's check on that while we're here. What do we need to actually make this shit? Should become a super alloy. Provides a better geolocation to the mapping screen. Cool. I don't know what that would entail, really, but I'll do it. Oh, map information rockets. Double osmium, the super alloy rod. Plant rocket is... I don't have tree bark, I'm afraid. I don't know where I'm getting tree bark. I do know where I'm getting tree bark. It's from this damn tier 2 biodome, isn't it? There was a tier 2 biodome we saw. Yeah. Generates tree bark, fertilizer, bacteria sample, super alloy, and sulfur. Okay, so we need the methane cartridges for that shit, though, so that's going to be a little ways off. So we can't do the plant rocket yet. Good to know, though. Good to know about the plant rocket situation. Okay, let's drop off the uranium and the osmium and the pulsar quartzes and the zeolite. Don't know why I turned into Bill Cosby. Well, that was a shock, wasn't it? Like, wholesome comedian Bill Cosby is actually the biggest monster of them all. Did not see that coming. Guarantees you the Cosby Show will never rerun again, I guess. Okay, I got room for a little bit of shit here. Let's drop off some seeds. Okay. Iridium. In you go. Uranium's good. Food. We need food. No, we don't really need food. We do need water, and we definitely need oxygen capsules, because we ran out of those bad boys. Smart move bringing those, wasn't it? Glad I had those. Yeah, magnesium's full, aluminum's full, cobalt's full, silicon takes a little bit, titanium can hold a little bit. Okay. More overflow chests, I guess. All right. Let's go ahead and make a couple more lockers, because we've really got to figure out our situation on stuff here. So let's stick a locker right here. Oh, no. Want those. Those are important. Sort that shit. Thank you, Kay. All right. And we are sadly just about out of time for this episode. I'm just going to grab these goodies here and get us ready at the start of the next episode to do a little more exploration of the planet. Beans! All right. So, as always, hope you had fun with this episode. I sure had a lot of fun with this episode. We had some excitement that time. We found a whole big mess of cool shit that we needed. So that's good. I will, of course, see you next time. Thank you for watching, and please, remember, be good to each other. Sometimes we're all each other has, so be supportive of one another. Bye-bye for now.